Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? Bronies, gentle cults, ladies, pony cults, pegasister, ladies and germs, whatever the hell you want me to call you. This is Criticism Guy 2009, also known as Nintendo Free 2011, also known as Foster Scene Son 2012 on my King of the Web, also known as Manning Wolverine on my DeviantArt, also known as Zekron Free 2012 on my Facebook. If you want to add me there, go right ahead. No problem with that. And last but not least, Killing Floor Addict 2012 on my Newgrounds account. I don't know if anyone even uses Newgrounds anymore, but this video is sponsored by fucking Craft Strings right there. String Cheese's Bombs. One of the greatest fucking cheeses in the world. Fucking Hot Pockets Pizzeria. I have 20 of these motherfuckers just in case shit hits the fan. And of course, Powerade I haven't had in a good fucking month. Very amazing shit right there, I will say so myself. And before I do get started, I know I'm wearing, another new shirt. I haven't worn one in a long time. I've mostly been using that muscle shirt a lot. Last time I was at the gym was like 4 hours ago. I'm wearing that Lion King shit, Gotta do it big when I hate the Lion King shit, So, one more thing before I do get started. What was I going to say? There we go. Bam! This is it right here. Everyone's been waiting for it. This is part 2 of 2 of my grand fucking finale. I was going to say this season, but this isn't really a show. This is just a channel. So, this is my grand finale shit of a top 20 hottest video game girls. It might have to be top 30 now because I'm have 10 more extra ones that didn't make the list, unfortunately. Even though they still have pretty pieces of ass. They got the nice big tits, the legs, the thighs, the beautiful eyes, the hair, the beautiful sexy skin, the pretty smile, the beautiful accents, and last but not least, the fighting kick-ass skills, of course. And what type of genre the games that are in. So, I know she wasn't in that many video games. She was in a lot of PC games, and she was mostly in the comic books, like Marvel, DC Universe shit. So, number 10 is Starfire, the one from Teen Titans. The ones that didn't make the list. This is the ones that did make the list. This is the older side. This is the brand new side I'm about to definitely jump into as soon as I'm done with this list. So, be patient. Number 9 is Princess Leia from all the Star Wars generational series, the old school 70s one all the way up to 2010 and above, all the way up to now, 2012. All the Lego Star Wars games, what else? All the shows, all the comics, all the PC gaming, the Star Wars Universe shit. The one that was on Steam that was like $60, now it's like $30 or $40. Last year when it came out. This year it's a lot more cheaper now. So get it on Steam if you want. So yeah, Princess Leia. Number 9, I already went to number 9. Number 8 is fucking Shell, the one from Portal and Portal 2. They make a Portal 3, She was a cute little sexy piece of ass. I don't know what, for some reason, Shell reminded me a lot of fucking Samus Aran from fucking Metroid Prime. The only difference is she didn't fight aliens. She did all these puzzle solving games, which I really fucking hate puzzle solving games if you don't know me that well. Those are annoying ass pieces of shit, mess with your fucking mind. Get an education kind of games. It's like, I'm not here for fucking math. I'm here to get entertained. That's what video games are about, You feel what the fuck I'm saying, right? So yeah, Shell reminded me a lot of Samus Aran, except she didn't have the cannon. She wasn't blasting aliens and shit and blowing the shit out of any motherfucker that got out of her way. She put the shit down when it came to fucking doing puzzles, fighting the robot GLaDOS. Basically, that was it. And then that little blue robot that would fucking help her all the time with the British accent. Most of you Portal fans out there, you probably know what I'm talking about, but I forgot his name, so forgive me on that one. Don't hate on me on that. It's my opinion, so please learn to deal with that, alright? So, number 7, Alice from Resident Evil. I don't know if she was any in the Resident Evil games, but I know she was in a lot of the movies, which is played by the very beautiful European white bitch, Mila Jovovich. She's not even a bitch, she's a beautiful fucking woman. Excuse my language on that shit. She's a fucking angel, I'm telling you. And she's playing with that hot-ass fucking Puerto Rican girl, fucking Michelle Rodriguez, the Puertorriqueña Potoja bitch. Oh my god. That is a fucking good-ass combination right there. You know that cute little gringa ass with a really cute Puerto Rican bitch? Oh yeah, that is a good fucking combination. I wanted to see it 3 weeks back, but I was broke, so I'm probably going to have to wait till it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray, so I'll give my movie review on that later. A couple months from now, probably like December, January. If the shit doesn't hit the fan, obviously. Just gotta wait till December 21st. So, other than that, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6 is Anya Stroud. I was going to put Anna Williams from second, but that's for me for later on. Number 6 is Anna Stroud from Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. I mean, she was real hot. She was real cute. She knew how to use those big-ass carbine guns, the AK-47, and those futuristic laser guns and shit from the Gears of War series. I think that was for the Xbox and the Xbox 360 series, because it really didn't come out too much in the PS version, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3. So I never really played it, but I have seen a lot of Let's Plays and video game commentary on it, so I can tell you my deepest thoughts on it is it's a very good game, has good quality and shit, but it's one of those franchises that just dies down very fast. And I don't really get into those big-ass first-person shooters. I mean, I still love them. They're fucking awesome, like the Black Ops 2 shit, Killing Floor, Left 4 Dead. What else can I say? Battlefield is a real fucking good one, for sure. Other than that, I don't really like the other first-person shooters that much. They're okay, or they just suck balls to me. I'm sorry. I'm more of a MMORPG player, or just an RPG player, like anime shit, you know, role-play game shit. So, yeah, and the comic book shit, too, and some mystery shit once in a while, and once in a while, puzzle shit, because I really don't fucking like puzzle games, but once in a while I'll play it. Even the sci-fi shit, I'm really into that shit, like fucking Dead Space, and fucking, not just Killzone, but Dead Space, Killzone, fucking Mass Effect 2, very good ass game, highly recommend you get it. And number 5 is, what is her name? I don't know if she was in any video games, but I knew she was in a lot of movies and comic books. The one I used to play her before, which was Kirsten Dunst from the original Spider-Man movies, 1, 2, and 3, instead of Emma Stone playing her, but she's Gwen Stacy now. Gwen Stacy and Mary J. Watson, two of the cutest white girls in the world when it comes to comic book series. I love their little quirky attitude, you know, like how they both date Spider-Man, and I think Spider-Man dates Gwen Stacy, aka Peter Parker. He dates her later on, after he breaks up with Mary Jane. So, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't really read too many comic books, but let me know if I made a mistake anywhere. So, that's number 5. Number 4 is Ivy from fucking Soulcalibur. She didn't make it on the list because I really didn't know that much about Soulcalibur. I never really played the game, but I knew it was a really good game. I just didn't have enough money at that time, and it was mostly for Xbox instead of PS3, so I couldn't really get it because I only had a PS3. I mean, she's beautiful as hell. She's the angel literally fucking heaven, I'm telling you. I saw the pictures on her on this fucking computer. Thickest piece of ass I've ever wanted to fuck, literally. If she was real, obviously. I know in a lot of the cosplay, those bitches are real fucking cute too when they do that Comic-Con thing. Correct me if I'm wrong on it, but I think she has like either angel powers, like all these little pit things, like, you know, the one from Pit. When that little angel thing, he does this little, like, this swishing sword thing, like that. But she has, like, all these poison ivy kind of, like, things for Batman, so, I don't know. Next up, number, 1, 2, 3, 6. I think I did number 3, so, number 2 is, Asuka from, Asuka, I don't know. Japanese bitch, from Tekken 1 through 6, very cute little bitch, you know. She does her little, like, rolling kicks and all that, you know, she's really good on her feet. She's one of the fastest game characters on that series. I usually used to play a lot of Tekken and fucking Mortal Kombat back in the days. Fortunately, I never played a lot of the Street Fighter. I used to back in the arcade times, but I never really, like, owned one of them. I know Mellow Mike, shout out to the dude, like always, you know, he knows a lot more about Street Fighter than I do. I know a few of the, like, characters in the Gilly's theme on there. Cammy White, fucking, that other girl, I forgot her name, but those are only 3 that I remember. I don't really remember too many others on there. Chun-Li, obviously. She's way out there, Chun-Li. Even people that have never played Street Fighter know who she is. Okay, so yeah, Asuka, you know, she has one of those, you know, energy blast powers like Dragon Ball Z shit, and, you know, I don't know if she knows how to fly or use psychic powers, but it works. She's a hot Asian girl. Last but not least, I was going to put this girl from Dance Dance Revolution, Halula, but I never really got into Dance Revolution until the Dance Central shit came out, so that's when I got into that shit, you know, to make you lose weight and shit, so hey, I need that shit. It's number 10, actually no, number 1 is Nina fucking Williams. Anna Williams' sister, I think, but except she's blonde, she has bigger tits, way more beautiful legs, you know. She has green eyes or blue eyes, I'm not sure. Either way, she's hot. I think she has a British accent. Big fucking turn on for that shit. I highly recommend you get that game if you haven't played any of the Tekken games. I know there's Hitachi, but that's guys and shit stuff in the gym, you know. I'm not no homo on that shit, sorry. I'm a faggot, man, sorry. Other than that, you know, Nina Williams. She looks a lot like that girl Jill Valentine and Alice from the Resident Evil series, except she doesn't use any guns or anything. And I think she might use guns, excuse me on that. You know, she's one of the main characters. She, like, I know in the Japanese version, she talks like real fast and quick, and you have to read the subtitles real quick. If any of you guys have played the Tekken series like I have, you know, if anybody's ever owned a PS1 and 2 back in the days, or even PS3 if they got the PlayStation Network. By the way, if you don't know my PlayStation Network, it is the same thing like my Nintendo Free channel, Nintendo Free 2012, Yahoo and Twitter.com. That's my fucking PSN Network username if you want to add me on there. Unfortunately, I don't have internet on my fucking PS3. And then I saw the new update for the PS3 for the new longer version. It looks a lot more kick-ass. I would get it, but unfortunately I'm broke right now, so I can't get it. So there we go with that. And let's get on to the real list right here. That was the ones, girls that I didn't really want to put on the list, but this is the real shit right here. Number 10 is Maya Shuriani. She's from Fatal Fury. I never really played the game, but I saw a lot of the anime on DeviantArt and shit, you know, all the fan art and everything. I gotta take another drink, I'm sorry. She looks a lot like, I wouldn't say Kagome, she looks a lot more like Seiko from the High School of the Dead, except instead of her hair being real long and blue, it's long and green. And she has this, like, kimono suit on, and it shows her tits and ass and everything. Another thing I like in a woman. You can't fucking blame me for that, man. I'm sorry. I just perv the fuck out when I see anime hentai shit like that. So, yeah, I don't really know much of the game, but she's a freaking hot piece of ass. I would definitely tap that for sure. So, Mai Shuriani, Fatal Fury. Play the game if you want. I might play the game one day, you never know. Number 9 is Minda from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I played a demo version of it. I never played the whole thing of it, so I never got to meet her, fortunately, but I've seen a lot of the Newground videos on there, even a lot of the porn, like hentai versions. It's pretty funny shit, you know. There's even a human version of her, which I never knew about. I think this is supposed to be one of Link's evil villains, but it's a girl this time instead of a guy. Let's face it, the only evil villain Link's usually ever had was Ganondorf. That and his, like, beast demon form or whatever, you know. And his shit is real fucking kick-ass. The only thing I never really liked about the Legend of Zelda games, when you play as Link, is that it's one of those very fucking challenging, rage-quit kind of games. And trust me, I've broken over 1,000 fucking remote controls back when I used to have my N64, so, yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that, you know, because it pissed me the fuck off, literally. Thank God it was never my game either. I just rented the game for like 2 weeks. I only beat half of it. That's why I never really cared about Legend of Zelda much, even though I love Nintendo fucking games. That's why I named myself Nintendo Free 2011, my other channel. This is Criticism Guy 2009 channel, so I'm going to do what I got to do. So, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Minda. I think in the furry world, there's a lot of dudes that probably, like, beat off and fat to her, like, all her pictures and shit. And let me just say, I probably done it a couple times, you know, guilty as fucking charged. I know it's a lot of too much information that I'm putting out there on YouTube, but you know what? I gotta be honest with you. She's a fucking hot little piece of ass. I would definitely hit that. And what else? You know, she kind of looks like one of those Super Saiyans from Dragon Ball Z. The only difference is that, like, she's not Frieza. She's, one of Link's evil villains or whatever, you know, that you obviously have to defeat so you can kill her. And her human form's a lot more fucking beautiful. So she looks like one of the Tekken and Mortal Kombat girls on there. There's this other game I just heard about 2 days ago. If any of you guys know these guys, they got like 50, 60,000 subscribers, so I'm going to give them a shout out anyways. It's on my private channel, which I can't tell you. You know, certain circumstances, you know. They're called the Switcher 1. Definitely check them out. They started playing this game called Double Dragon, which I never even heard about before, but it looks pretty boss, very fucking beast. I would definitely highly recommend you buy this game. I think it's like $20 or $30. It's cheap as fuck. It's for the Xbox 360 only, so any Xbox users out there, go ahead and take it. It's for the Xbox Arcade. It's always on sale every week, so check it out. I highly recommend you need it. And yeah, Minda from Legend of Zelda. Number 8 is Hatsume Miku, the one that's from that little karaoke game. I didn't know about her until like last year when I saw her on that YouTube video thing on the Fine Brothers. A lot of you people know who they are, because they're like way up there on YouTube. They got like 7, 8 million fucking subscribers, so Most of you guys probably know who they are. The Fine Brothers, the ones that do the kids react to, or teens react to, or seniors react to. You know, I got them on my private channel too. What else? All I know is that they did this hologram 4D version of her, like, her little, like, concert thing, and she started singing a lot of these Japanese shit. You know, it's funny, they did this translation version on the bottom with the subtitles, and all she was singing about was, chocolate and candy and ice cream. And I was like, what the fuck was this shit, man? Are you fucking shitting me, bro? I was like, no, this is the real fucking shit. And, let me just check the time real fast. It has been almost 16 minutes. Might do this 5-10 more minutes, so it might be almost a 30-minute video, half hour. So if you want to stop it now, it's all good. You know, I won't be pissed off or mad at you guys. I only get like 5 or 10 views every week. They're like 30 altogether in a month, and maybe if it's past 6 months, probably a 200-300, and over a year, maybe 1,000. So hopefully. Other than that, you know, the only things I know about her, there's a lot of people that do a lot of remix songs for her on that. I've heard on the My Little Pony version, a crossover of Hatsune Miku singing that song. I've heard her sing fucking Sonic the Hedgehog games, fucking Kirby games, Donkey Kong games, Pokemon, Digimon, all these other anime remixes, Mega Man, you know. Hell, I even heard her on fucking, not Legend of Zelda, but this other one called, I'm trying to remember the fucking name for it. I think Full Metal Alchemist or, Neon Genesis, I always called it Evangelion, but it's Evangelion. I think I heard a version of her Hatsune Miku singing that, too. I really don't know that much of the game, except I know it's karaoke, and it kind of looks like one of those Final Fantasy games, but she's a real kick-ass bitch. She has long green hair. She kind of looks like the girl from High School of the Dead, except the only difference is instead of having glasses, she has this, like, number 1 or 7 that's tattooed on, like, her left arm right here. I was putting it right on. I was like, what the fuck? And, like, she sounds like Kirby a little bit, but a girl version, but very sexy piece of ass. She doesn't have really big titties or big butt or anything like that, but, you know, she's still, like, definitely fuckable. That's for damn sure. And she has all her other little high school friends and shit, so, yeah. You know, I'm surprised she wasn't a hentai character and stuff, but, you know, since she doesn't have the triple D, F, G cups and big butt or ass or whatever, you know. Hey, it's all good. I don't care. She is a very awesome fucking character. Number 7 is Bloodliness. She looks a lot like Harley Quinn and Mighty Mouse from the Batman series. The only difference is she's a fucking vampire. She tears the shit out of motherfuckers. She kills zombies. She kills aliens. She fucking kills fucking elves even. Which I love elves, which kind of sucks, but you know. Bloodliness, she looks like a pretty kick-ass character. I never played the game myself, but it looks a lot like a twist between, it's a crossover between Diablo 3 and League of Legends. That's what the video game looks like. The only thing I know is that she's really hot. She has this long brown hair. She kind of looks like this one girl, I'm trying to remember her name, Winry from Full Metal Alchemist. Instead of blonde hair, though, and instead of her messing with mechanical stuff like that, you know, like all this like medical field shit too, and this mechanical shit, she kills zombies and elves and fucking demons and shit, you know, so she's a very kick-ass character, definitely cool. If I played a game one day, you know, she's fucking awesome. And the game's called Vampire Massacre 4. So if you want to check that out, go right the hell ahead. Oh, and the websites, the 3 websites that I got this from was PS4, PSN4.net, Heavy.com, and fucking UGO.com. Now Yu-Gi-Oh, U-G-O, okay? Capital U, capital G, capital O. So I'll put those 3 links on the sidebar. Actually, down below. So the next one, number 6, is Soulcalibur fucking 4 for the Xbox 360. Sophie. Hopefully I'm saying that, you know, right. She was from Marvel and Capcom shit. You know, she looks a lot like the girl version of Pip, but the girl angel that gives him the bow and arrow and the shield, that looks a lot like her, but it's not her. And she carries, like I said, she also carries a sword and shield herself, but it's a lot more bigger than Pip. Way more huge. It's like probably the size of this whole fucking room, and it's big as hell. For some reason, her eyes remind me a lot of Zelda, too. I don't know. Except she's not an elf. She's an angel, literally. And, you know, I've seen all her combo moves. She doesn't have any energy blast techniques, but all I can say is that I like her little catchphrases, which I don't remember at the moment. I haven't played Soulcalibur in a really long time. And, you know, only origins that I know is that she came from heaven. She's like one of the goddesses of these 7 other goddesses, and She's a very awesome woman, and she's one of the very few angels that's even on that game. I know the only 3 unlockable characters that were in one of the Soulcalibur series was Link, I think Spider-Man, Superman. It might have been Darth Vader. If I was wrong, I forgot. I think it was in part 2 or 3 when that came out. And then the one person, I think Batman would have been one of the last unlockable characters of Yoda. Correct me if I'm wrong on it. I'm not 100% sure, accurate on it. I'm 90% sure on it. Maybe 95%. You can do your own research. So, with that out of the way, number 6 is Sophie. Okay, number 5, excuse me, is I haven't done this in a really long time because I haven't played this game in a really long time. It's Candy Suix from Grand Theft Auto Vice City for the PS2 and the old Xbox. And if most of you have never played Grand Theft Auto, any of the series, you guys have probably been living under a rock because that shit has been big as hell. And I already know Grand Theft Auto 5 is official next year in June. If the shit doesn't hit the fan, you know, I'm definitely buying that fucking game for sure. I think you could play as 3 fucking unlockable characters. I think one of them looks like CJ, another one's an older white dude, and then the other one's a young, like, Latino dude, which is fucking awesome. Now we're getting more credit and shit, so now we're starting to be born in the mainstream shit, so, which is good, but then it's kind of bad too, but it's got its pros and cons. I almost said coke and pros. So, fuck me. So yeah, Candy Sue, she's a porn star in the Grand Theft Auto Vice City series. You gotta help her out in like 10 different missions, and then like the 11th or 12th one, like, you have to put like your double D tits or whatever in like front of the Miami thing. It's all based on Miami, Florida, or like South Beach. Instead of that though, they call it Vice City, so you know, they don't want to get filed a lawsuit and shit. It's like how Liberty City's, like most of it's based in New York and San Fierro and like Los Santos, and like the Grand Theft Auto, like the one where it's all about Carl Johnson. It's all based on California, like Los Angeles and shit, but of course they don't want to get like fucking charged and all that San Andreas shit. It's supposed to be basically Los Angeles, San Francisco and shit, and San Diego. Instead of San Diego, they call it San Fierro, and then instead of Los Angeles, they call it Los Santos. I forgot what San Francisco was, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's what Candy Suix is about. You gotta help her, like, on all these missions and shit, you know, from not getting killed from the Colombian drug cartels and the fucking Haitian and the Cuban cartels, even the Puerto Rican cartels. It's crazy as fuck. They don't give a shit, bro. Even if it's like all video games, some of it's based on real life, so you can't fuck with that. So number 4 I want to talk about, oh yeah, like I said, Candy Suix, so she was from Vice City. So number 4 is Trish from Devil May Cry 2001 presents, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom. Very kick-ass bitch. I never really played Marvel vs. Capcom. I know it's an amazingly, the art design is very fucking beautiful. The conception of the story is very intriguing to my you know, intelligence. It's a very beautiful thing. Let me just check the camera one more time. 23 minutes. Yeah, this is going to be a 25-minute video. So yeah. Yeah, I thought most of you guys were probably thinking that I was going to say Trish Stratus, but I never really got into wrestling. And those 2 bitches are hot too, but not as hot as they used to be, like Pamela Anderson shit. She's old as fuck. She has herpes and all that AIDS shit, hepatitis. I'm not gonna fuck with that. So yeah, Trish from Devil May Cry. I don't know too much about the game, but I know it's very legendary. I love the Marvel vs. Capcom shit. Like I said, the art's beautiful, the story mode's amazing. Even the internet 16-player bit mode is fucking kick fucking ass out of this world graphic. Genius. So that's all I gotta say about Trish from Devil May Cry. Next one, number 3, I want to say is Alicia from Perfect Dark. Most of you guys already know what I thought about her in my first part. I had to crack my neck open a little bit. But yeah, you know, she's from Perfect Dark. I don't know too much about the game, but it's like one of those Metal Gear Solid MGO kind of games versus Battlefield 3. It's kind of got that mixture feeling into it. But, you know, she has dark hair. She has a little Rambo style, like, with their little tank top all ripped up like Laura Croft and everything, except her tits aren't as huge. She kind of looks like that girl from Attack on the Power of Juju and Bandit Kazoo. She looks like one of the girl characters from there, but she's not a furry girl though. She's like human. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about her. Number 2 I want to say is Julia Starling from Lollipop fucking Chainsaw bitches. And of course, who else does the voice but Tara fucking Strong? Like the one that did My Little Pony, Teen Titans, Fairly Odd Parents, etc., etc., etc. Bitch is a legend of hell, you know. Awesome bitch, Tara Strong. Very awesome lady right there. I don't know that much about the game. I know it came out last year, but I never really got a chance to play it myself. If they have any demos of it, I'll go try that shit out, you know. I love all, like, the style and the critiqueness and all the little jokes they put out there for Lollipop Chainsaw, you know. Kind of like one of those action horror kind of things, like a Grindhouse movie, but only difference is, I don't think it's a movie, it's a video game. So, it's kind of like Saints Row the Third as well. If I want to put that, just jump it right in there, you know. If you're into those type of games that has a lot of, like, suspense, horror, terror, torture shit, definitely check this shit out. Like I said, one more time.